Here, it's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's another episode of Self Made Podcast. I'm your boy, Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. I am supposed to have a co host, so I'm going to wait for him to come, but I got stuff to announce. So if he come mid show, that is Okie Dokie Karaoke. Um, we will be talking about, or should I say, recapping week 7. Week 7. And of course, I got some injuries, some key injuries. I don't think we have any trades, but we did get a signing this week. Also, I don't know, no trades as of now, but if you go look through my YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, I will be doing announcements during the week. But as of right now, I only got a handful of stuff to report. We're gonna recap this past week. Yes, I am gonna, and I might do a little snap here and there, but of course, let me put that up here. This is the pre-show, by the way. Just setting up things where you can't see me, as long as you can hear me. That's all good. Get my Facebook people on here, and then we'll be straight. For some reason, my Facebook is private, just to friends, so I gotta make this public, and that's all good. That is definitely all good. It's always all good. And then after I do that, I think I'll be straight. Like I said, I sent my partner the link, so he should be on his way, hopefully, hopefully. And now I must start this show. Away we go. Yes, yes. If you want to know if I'm here or not, well, here's your answer. I'm here. And no. This is not the pre-show. Get that out of here. This is the actual show. We're live and living color, baby. I'm back. Of course, as you can see, I'm gonna put this little plug out right now. As you can see, my hat. Yes, I got hats. I got hoodies. You go all go to this link right here. tpublic.com /users/self-made-podcast. You go straight to directly to that store. You see all the designs, shirts I got there. That's not just t-shirts. I do hoodies, I do hats, I do stickers, I do cups, I do buttons, a lot of shit. Female t-shirts, all that. Workout tees, wife beaters, all that stuff is on there. So shout out to them on that. So without further ado, before we even get to week what was that? Week 7. Before we do week 7, we must do injury, trades, and signings. So we don't have that much to talk about right as of right now, because this is just Tuesday. So I'm just giving you as of recording, or live, I should say. But these are all we got right now, and it is some big news. It is some big news, just to let you know that let's just get to it right now. I'll just have to put that out there for somebody. All right. So Here's some news right now, and most of them is injuries. So if you watch the Cleveland Browns, the Battle of Ohio, you heard about this, and this is a big one because of how it's splitting the fan base of Cleveland and football fans, right? So yes, he tore his Achilles, if I'm not mistaken, and he's out for the season. The man was teared; he was crying his heart out. And the only reason I said it got people splitting because I watched, I forgot her name. She was on ESPN, and she had a lot to say about it because she's saying Cleveland fans didn't want him and they didn't believe in him, and uh, this was like a curse of the organization and some bullshit she said like that. And I don't really like going to the athlete's personal life. I don't know them like that, but a lot of his personal, a lot of his personal, uh, probably affected his game. What up, my guy? What up? One and only, my brother. And he has not been himself since he signed with Cleveland, since all that stuff happened. And I think I said that enough on here. But yeah, this was I think this is the final nail. Now, is this the end of his career? I don't know, but it's definitely the end of his season. Uh, talk about a bright future, a bright star that was like national treasure level. Like this dude put Clemson the national championship. He put a Houston franchise on his back. They won many divisions. I think a playoff game, if I'm not mistaken, a couple playoff games. But it's always something that brings these guys down. This probably was the last straw. So I wish him a speedy recovery, but not just in his injury, but in life. Next injury happened in the Raiders game. The Raiders game, their starting quarterback got hurt, but he got a fractured thumb, which is very important for a quarterback. Now, especially in his throwing hand. Uh, and he's on injury reserve. Now we don't know the timetable of how long he's gonna be there, but if something happened to miss you, well, they did just sign this guy. Yeah, Desmond Ritter. Yeah, I don't know how whoop de whoop that is, but Raider fans, how you feel about it? Uh Another key injury happened in the Super Bowl rematch. The man that got all his money, the man that got all his money, he gets hurt. He's out for the season. I totally don't know the injury. I did not even look at it. What you say there, Derek? What you say? How you doing? First of all, Derek said maybe Raiders should trade their best player on defense. Crosby? Shit. Shit. He already stated he don't want to go nowhere, so I don't know. But yeah, Brandon gets hurt, and now he's out for the season. I think Debo is hurt. You still got Christian McCaffrey hurt. 49ers, man. I don't know. I don't know. This offense, this was a Super Bowl caliber offense if all of them are healthy. So we just gotta wait and see. Um this one happened last night. Two of them happened last night. First you go with Mike Evans, who pulled his hamstring, so he was out for the rest of the game. He is doing the MRI. I think he did one today. So we'll find out later, either tonight or later this week. But this is crazy. I am going to state this right now that he actually, before this happened, caught his 100th touchdown pass. So, but then later on in the game, then Chris Godwin got injured, and this is that injury that they talked about the pulling the hip tackle. Yeah, so he's going undergo surgery. So we don't know the timetable until either tonight or later on. today, but it might be a long time. He might be out for the season. He might. That's all the news. That's all the injuries, signings, and trades. We didn't get no trades as of yet. Like I said, stay with me. I will post it or do a short video or something like that. Uh yes. What you got there? What you got to say? Uh he he's out until week 11. That's that I heard about Mike Evans. Good Lord, man. Damn. Damn. As you heard it here. You heard it here first. All right. All right. So what we're about to do, we're about to go recap. Recap week 7. Week 7, it always starts with Thursday night football. With Thursday night football, let me get my paperwork. Thursday night football, if I remember right, was those Broncos against the Saints. Sean Payton's return to the place he brought the Super Bowl title. These Broncos are road warriors, man. I don't know if they don't like the home cooking, but they love winning on the road. And but for the Saints, after starting 2-0 with high scores on those 2-0s, over 40 on both of those games, they are 0-5. What's going on in New Orleans? What's going on with the gumbo in New Orleans? I wish my boy Ziggy was here. I wish my boy Spider was here to tell me what the hell's going on in Louisiana, that these guys just forgot how to win. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you. All I can tell you about Thursday night football is that the Saints is now 2-5. The Road Warrior Broncos um, are we'll find a record out later, but I think they're 500 team right now. So now we'll get to Sunday. And I gotta say Sunday morning again for London. It's those Jaguars. Should I say the London Jaguars, because they they actually found a home there, and they won their game against the Patriots, the lonely Patriots. You know what, the fact that the Patriots are 1-5. This is a true test for those that say they Patriot fans that enjoyed all those years of winning and claim they was Patriot fans, not the ones that live in Massachusetts and in the New England, Rhode Island area. I'm talking about those that's outside, that live in Jersey, New York, all the other places that claim they're fucking Patriot fans. This is a true test for y'all. Are y'all loyal, or y'all go find another team to bandwagon? Just asking. But there was a workhorse in this game, and his name is Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby was the workhorse. He went for 26 carries, 118 yards, and not one but 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence, he did air it out here and there, but his numbers still look pedestrian. But he, like I said, he did air it out here and there. He got a receiver. Now, once they start connecting, and what's the starting running back name? Number one, his college partner, by the way, he gets healthy. They got a two back system. That it'd be dope. It'd be a dope offense. The defense is whenever they want to show up. That's all I gotta say. Well, that's the game right there. 32-16. They beat them by 16 in London. So I guess that's a good hopefully good motivation for the Jaguars. Next game, we're going to Green Bay, Wisconsin. This was a good game. Not gonna lie. This was a good game. Of two young quarterbacks that's going to probably be a talk for years to come if they stay healthy. But not a good game. Not a good game for CJ. If it wasn't for Mixon kept the Texans in this game. Mixon went over 100 yards in this game, but the Green Bay Packers stayed the course, and they won They won with a game-winning field goal at the end of regulation and sealed the victory for the Green Bay Packers. So shout out to the Packers, who's still above 500. If the playoffs start right now, that whole division in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next game, about to go the fuck off. I'm about to go the fuck off. It's Philly and the returning Saquon Barkley. The returning Saquon Barkley. You said that was a good game. Yes, it was. I'm about to go. It's not about to go off, but it's about to be like I said on my short, and I'm gonna say it here. It was I told you so. It was not a revenge. It was nothing to be revenged about. It was I told you so. That's what it was. Everybody, not just the Giant fans, football fans around the world told you who's the guy to give that money to. That guy, right there. Where I'm pointing at, right there. Him. And he landed to the Eagles. And you know what he did? Well, no, he did. Let me tell you what he did. He did. Barkley, 17 carries, 176 yards, 1 touchdown. He was 13 yards away from his career high. And this is why I truly like this dude. He said, let the young guys eat. Because if he was selfish, he should have dog walked your ass. The Giants played doo-doo. The Giants played horrible. I'm a Giant fan. I got the right to say it. And everybody else got the right to say it because it's fucking fact. They played horrible. I don't know what's going on at home that they just play like they don't belong there. I don't know. I swear. Barkley could do worse to New. Yeah, he could have. I mean, he could have went the fuck off. I even said it. He should have went for 200. And yes, I wore my Barkley's jersey because I'm Team Barkley on that. I'm actually Team running back because the way the league treat the running backs. I'm letting you know, like one of my first episodes after the football season, my off season podcast is going to be the value of running backs because they just toss running backs all over the place. They don't give a fuck. But Barkley went over 150 in his return to the stadium. But I am going to talk about how pedestrian Hurts was playing. Good game from he said what? Don't get started. No. I did that last week. Hurts had one good throw, which was on the 4th and 3 to AJ Brown. But to have Smith one catch for -1 yard, that puzzled me sometimes. And I mean that tush and push came back out of nowhere. I tell you that. But it's the one thing I gotta say when it comes to Giants, it's not good. So none of it's good. Is Daniel Jones. You cannot hold the ball like your line is all pro. You hold the ball. If your line is terrible, you can at least hold the ball for 2, maybe 3 seconds. That means you don't see your first read, get the fuck out of there. Start running. This boy hold the ball. I counted, and I used a stopwatch. An average of 8 seconds. What are we doing? It's time to let him go. When he got benched, that probably was the best damn move, even though it was too late. But that probably the best move Dabble did. But at the same time, then he go come out and say he's still our starter. Man, please go on with yourself. But the Eagles came into MetLife Stadium. Great return for Barkley. They won 28-3. That's all I gotta say about that, man. I'm yeah. Seahawks in Atlanta at Atlanta, ATL. Cousins did not play like he played 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you that. But let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Geno and Metcalf went the fuck off this game. But I think Metcalf got hurt in the game. But I see no reports, no nothing on Metcalf. So it must have been he tweaked something in that game, and they didn't want to make it worse. I mean, he did enough damage in the game anyway. He Atlanta corners, hell, the defense was like little children to Metcalf, to DK. But yeah, the game was, like I said, the game was out of reach by the time he got hurt. So they just said, you know what, just rest up. I know he wanted to keep on going. That's a good athlete that he is, but nah, just sit your ass down. We're gonna need you for next week, especially when I get to that damn schedule for next week. But Atlanta did not look did not look good at all. What you say here? What you say here? What up, Spider? My boy Jackson, man. Oh, we gonna talk about that. Oh, we gonna talk about that game. We gonna definitely talk about you. I'm glad you just got here because I already talked about the Saints and the Broncos game. But yeah, this game was out of reach already by the time Metcalf got hurt. Walker did go in for the touchdown, and yeah, that this is probably the best balanced game the Seahawks looked all season. Speaking of that, next game. Oof. I know. I mean, for Dolphin fans, if you watch, I know you can't wait for Tua to come back because oh, this was so ugly game, probably the ugliest game of the week. Um, but Indianapolis survived at home. That's one. That's one. They did survive at home. Richardson didn't do it with his legs, but goddamn it, he did do it with his feet. I mean, he trucked a couple people. What you say, this Spider? What you say? Uh, did you know there was a public tryout for the Saints last week? Oh my god, I would have 40% of the roster is injured. Uh, I prefer Hill actually trade. I prefer him to go back to Kansas City since everybody else going back to Kansas City. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, that game was ugly, man. Miami is truly a shell of themselves without Tua, and it shows. It shows, and it's not saying they was gonna be. I mean, they at least would be AFC East contenders. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl contenders, but AFC East contenders, and they don't look like that at all. And this game was oogly, just oogly. And with the Colts, like I said, the Colts, Richard was doing it with his legs. He did not do it with no type of arm strength at all. But they came out with a win. I say this every episode. An ugly win is a win. It don't matter. It's a W. But next game, possibly game. It would have been game of the week. Detroit goes into Minnesota and beat the undefeated. Oh, should I say no more undefeated Vikings? Yes, the original game that went to the wire. Minnesota was down most of this game. By the way, they was down most of this game, but they found a way and almost escaped this game. They almost escaped this game. Yeah, little Gibbs killed it. All right. So Montgomery, I think Montgomery tweaked his leg or something, and Gibbs came in there and just went the fuck off. Like that long touchdown run he got, that was butter. That was butter. You understand me? But like I said, the Vikings almost escaped. They found a way. I think they stripped the ball, picked up for the fumble, and scored off that. It was 29-28, but the Lions was not flustered. They went down like it was nothing with the field goal range, kicked the ball. They tried. I mean, the Vikings tried with the little seconds they had, but it was not for nothing. Justin Jefferson, Flowers, and Mark, and we gonna talk about Mark. You talking about Mark Jefferson had a good game. Good ass game. But the Lions, these not the same Lions that y'all think. So get that 0-16 Lions out your head. It's not them. It's not them. What you say? What you say for the next game? Him and Montgomery are 50-50. Will could have carries the most of Montgomery gonna get most of the carries after he just got this contract. After he just got this contract, he's getting most of the carries. But you know you got a reliable backup behind him. or at least a third down back or wingman, as they would call it. So Detroit, they're looking for real. And that was a divisional game. So, like I said, that division, the playoffs start right now. That division is still in the playoffs. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that, sir. Gibbs is not pulling past Montgomery. No, no, no. Unless Montgomery get injured. If he gets seriously injured, they not. Yeah, Gibbs go have it all the way. Montgomery, no, that money is in his pocket. Next game, Buffalo versus Tennessee. First game for Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper. And yes, on his first game, he scored a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not just Coop, but Allen had a great game. Allen looked like all pro Allen that we saw a couple years ago in this game. So and he got him another explosive wide receiver. Mr. Coleman went off only for 4 catches, but in these 4 catches, he had 125 yards in these 4 catches. Explosive. Hard to get down. Yes, Allen he looked clutch. He looked very clutch this game. Very comfortable again. That's what he looked. He looked very comfortable in the pocket. He made right decisions. He ran out when he had no. Like I said in the Jet game, he made the right decision, and he made a whole bunch of right decisions this game. And like I said, Mr. Cooper, his first game as a Buffalo Bill, looked like he didn't know on the touchdown. It looked like he didn't know which route he had. He was running. That it looked like he was asking Coleman. That's the joke, but he caught the pass. He got the touchdown. Game with Buffalo, 34-10. Let's go to the next game. Hold on for a minute. I gotta do this. There we go. All right. Next game, Battle of Ohio. Like I said earlier, Deshaun is out for the season. But this game right here could have been a blowout. Cincinnati could have blew them out. I mean, it scored. It don't seem like that, but it could have. It could have been straight up blowout. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Battle of Ohio Part 1. I gotta say Battle of Ohio Part 1. Yeah, it goes to Cincinnati for Cleveland. Goes from bad to worse. Like I said, Deshaun got hurt. This was the first game for Chubbs coming back from injury. Yeah. I knew you'd gonna be proud of that one. Yes, LSU teammates, LSU alums, Burrow and Chase, they did their thing. Of course, they're gonna do their thing. But Higgins, welcome back to the NFL, Higgins. I don't know where you've been, but Higgins did his thing. You got him a good touchdown pass. But the Battle of Ohio goes to Cincinnati. The Browns. What you gonna do now? There ain't gonna be no bullshit run like y'all did last year to get to the playoffs. What you gonna do now is the key. That's all I gotta say about this game. Next game, guess what it is? Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City comes into San Fran. And it wasn't easy. Hold on, before anybody think it was easy. It was easy. Kansas City defeats San Fran in San Francisco. Remains undefeated. The only undefeated team in the NFL. San Francisco, I think they got more questions than answers now. Like I said earlier, they lost Brandon for the year. They lost. Don't know how long Debo is out. We don't know how many games CMC Christian McCaffrey got left. Who else is there to help Purdy out? That is the question. Hunt. I don't know. I think it's the Kansas City Chiefs uniform. To be honest with you, Spider. Juju, was it last week? Juju last week looked like the old Juju from the Steelers. This one was like he never left Kansas City. Uh, can we talk about Mahomes trucking a corner? And then let me talk about this one. Why y'all like to test Trent Williams? Why? Why you like to test him? He ain't about that. Trent will beat the shit out of y'all. He will. Yeah, he has killed the last two games. Shout out to him. I mean, it's like, yo, why we do this? Why y'all like to test Trent Williams? Let him block. This dude actually hit Trent Williams on the side like he's not gonna hit him back, and Trent punched the fucking helmet like he don't have a helmet on. Anyway, 49ers got more question and answers. Another team that I put as Super Bowl contenders, and they're not looking like Super Bowl contenders. Again, they do got injuries out the yin yang, but they still got a defense. I just don't know what's going on with the defense. Only 49 fans can help me answer that. But Kansas City, even though they try to get cute, try to get too cute, they still, undefeated. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next game. The Rams beat the Raiders. I told you about the injuries. Rams. I think the Rams should have done better than this. To be honest with you. Let me see what I got down here for the Rams. I think that's on my next page. Hold on. No, I ain't ready shit for the Rams. Yeah, because the shit was pedestrian. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Rams survived the Raiders. When they should have blew them the fuck out. That's it. That's all. Nothing to write home about. This game was. It's not back and forth, but it was just there to be there. I'm sorry, Ram fans. Raiders though, my boy Antonio Pierce. It's time to let's throw the playbook away and just start playing street ball rules. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Next game. Looky here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, player. Fuck out of here. Look at here. It was a little scared. Hold on. Washington with the blowout victory, but Daniels left the game with an injury. Mariano came in, and they didn't look like they looked the same. They looked kind of the same team. They had a good running game. The defense showed up. It was against the Panthers, though. Whatever. But at the same time, I must say with Daniels, it was not injured bad. I think it was like a little rib, like when you breathe, it hurts. It was something like that. So, facing Carolina is a bye week. I hope that's good for the Giants. They gotta face them in Germany. Come on, man. That gotta be a third victory at least. But anyway, I'm taking these Commanders serious. They are leading the division for now. Take them a little serious. Mariano is not no slouch. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. He's a playoff type caliber quarterback. He don't take him soft. Don't take him soft. So if you go in there, with the game plan and kick their ass. If you don't, you're gonna be like this. It's like I think this is their second back-to-back 40-point victory of 40 points in the game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, for Carolina though, I don't know what to say about Carolina. Carolina needs to just need to fire everybody and get shit going. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Sunday Night Football. First game for Russell. Let me say this about this situation. First of all, before I get to my notes, let me say this first of all the people that question Mike Tomlin for doing this, I think even me, I don't think I question. I just say I want to see what happens. But all the people that question Mike Tomlin, even though you are qualified, like a Terry Bradshaw, like a Rex Ryan, and I don't even think Rex Ryan qualified, but anyway, Rex Ryan, um, um, um all ESPN guys, all the Fox, CBS, and NBC guys, all you that doubted and questioned this man, stop questioning Mike Tomlin. Stop questioning Mike Tomlin's decisions. Stop questioning his whatever the fuck he does. This man has never had a losing season. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. Let this man cook. It's early in the season. He wanted to see what the money was, if the money's going to the right place, and didn't start off good. Let me just say that it didn't. But I'm gonna read you what I wrote down, then I'm gonna give you my feelings from this. Okay, so I did write down the Jets had a 15-6 lead in the first half before halftime. Um, then the Steelers scored 31 unanswered points. Okay. This is Russell's debut, by the way. Right? I can't stress that enough. But let's stress something else another way. Another way. I understand. I'm about to get to that, Derek. I definitely want to get to that. Let's go to another New York Football Jets. I put say for the Giants, but I gotta say this. You understand that y'all football team, not Aaron Rodgers, bitch. Okay, y'all went and got his wide receiver, which telling me you had no faith in your wide receivers that you got. And what did he do or his debut? Unlike Cooper, we go the opposite way. Mr. Adams, who does a whole bunch of Taco Bell commercials, had 9 targets, 3 catches for 30 yards. You want to know who led them in receiving? Their running back with over 100 yards in receiving. Did he go over 100 yards in rushing? No. Oh, by the way, the streak continues of Aaron Rodgers not throwing for 300 yards in a game. I wouldn't say he's a horrible loser. He got that Brett Favre syndrome. He's gonna be another prima donna. And the Jets just know how to pick the prima donnas, don't they? He been acting like that for the past 2 years. He been like that since he was in Green Bay, bro. No, this is fact. He been acting like that since he was in Green Bay. He got coaches fired. He got coordinators fired. And this is what y'all do. The Hall of Fame quarterbacks that's out of their fucking prime. He's done. How my boy Carmelo said, put the fries in the bag, you're washed. How about this for a real funny? Last year the Jets was 4-3 the first 7 games with Zach Wilson. Put that in thought. For the Steelers, though, the Steelers was balanced all game. Even when they was losing, they was balanced. Their defense go all out. Especially when they get the lead. Oh my God, when they get the lead, Jesus. And then you got Bishop, who got not 1 but 2 interceptions off of Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers are right now probably one of the most balanced teams in the NFL. And one thing I like about Russell Wilson, this dude did not come in like, oh, it's like that. He gave straight up credit to Justin Fields for putting in the position that they are in right now. And there you go. So shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't know what's going on with the New York teams, both Giants and Jets, but it's so hard to be a fan. It is. Next, we are in Monday night. Monday night football. Monday night football. Monday night. Monday night football. Monday night football. I'm sorry, y'all. So we got Monday Night Football. Hold on, what's this comment? I gotta read this comment. Which one of your viewers want to come try out for? Man, nobody trying. Listen, we ain't doing no public. We ain't doing no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. No sir. No sir. We ain't doing that. Something happened to my fucking Facebook feed. Y'all can still on Facebook. Y'all still got me because my feed just went haywire. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. No, what are you doing? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. All right. So yes, Jackson went fucking crazy. I'm just getting these comments first. Next comment after that one was okay. All right, I'll look at it. Yes, Jackson went a beast last night. If we're gonna just say no, not just Jackson, King Henry. He should have had a fucking a 90-yard touchdown. By the way, motherfucker had a good angle on him. Appreciate it. I mean, hold on. Let me go back to this comment. I mean, yeah, but I kind of do now. I do care about this because I want to see, do he know what he got? And I think him and Harbaugh know exactly what they got now. You got King Henry, so don't put all the weight on this man's shoulders no more. Don't. And the bullshit that he said when he first came in talking about, I don't want to run 30, don't want to get 30 carries. Motherfucker, you gonna get 30 carries. You gonna get 30 carries, Lamar can get 15, and if he gets the fucking 8 in the box, play action all day, every day. I don't hear that shit. You gonna get it. Fuck that. Yes. That dude is over 250 pounds, 6 feet, and a grown ass man playing with children. No, we ain't doing this. Anyway, so here's the scoop of this game right here. And it's a lot of shit I gotta say. After Tampa Bay went 10-0, they had them 10-0 in this game. Like I said earlier, Evans got his 100 touchdown catch in his career, probably the 5th fastest receiver to get to 100 touchdowns. Then he got hurt, hamstring, right? Baltimore went on a fucking rampage. 34 unanswered points. So you might see 31 right there, but 34 unanswered. That means it was 34-10. The game was over. Like it was over, you know. Lamar threw for 5 touchdown passes. Especially one, he did throw one to Henry. I think that was the last touchdown, the one that got them 41. Again, monster game for King Henry. King Henry, I think he actually is leading the league in rushing. So I'm giving all dams to regular season. Lamar. I'm giving damn the regular season Baltimore. So yeah. I don't have much on the next game. I gave y'all the injuries of Godwin and Evans. Oh, speaking of this game, before I get out of here, kind of crazy that there was a story this whole week about Baker and Andrews, like they're best friends. Like dude was at his wedding type shit, and he don't talk to Baker during football season, and they had to face each other. And Andrews scored a touchdown in this game, so it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. Oh, we didn't have just one Monday night game. We had 2. Arizona survives against the Chargers. I don't really have to look at my notes on this one to tell you what. The tank, Connors put this game on his back. But no disrespect. Yeah, he scored 2 touchdowns, by the way. Yes. Yeah, he did. not to mention that Murray with the nice 44-yard run for the touchdown, but they still had to get a game-winning field goal at the end of regulation to beat the Chargers, 17-15. Yeah. So, children, lovely children, how you doing? How you doing? Let's get this out of here. Bam! It's just me now. Let's get to these records, shall we? And as the records go, ding! That's a ding, damn it. Ha! There it is. These are the records. Okay. AFC. You know the AFC standings. AFC East. Buffalo is up with a huge 3-game lead on everybody. 5-2. Miami 2-4. The Jets 2-5. The Patriots, 1-5. Never thought to today. I'm a diehard fan, but I'm picking up whatever defense is playing. Oh, we definitely gonna talk. AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh at 5-2, but Baltimore is at first because they are ahead on points. Cincinnati, who had that big win of the Battle of Ohio, is 3-4, and Cleveland 1-6. AFC South, Houston is a game above Indianapolis with 5-2. Indianapolis 4-3. Jacksonville with their win, which moved them to 2-5. Tennessee is 1-5. I think they had a bye. AFC West, the only undefeated team in NFL, period. The Kansas City Chiefs. Denver is behind them with 4-3. The LA Chargers, I still got used to this, is 3-3. And the Las Vegas Raiders is 2-5. Never fails. Never fails. No, they are not like the Bulls back in the day. Don't do that. On the NFC side of things, NFC East, Washington Commanders. Put some respect on their name. They are 5-2. The Eagles are 4-2. The Cowboys are 3-3. They had a bye. And the Giants are 2-5. NFC North, the North. Everybody's in the playoffs. I was saying. Detroit had the tiebreaker because they beat Minnesota, so they're 5-1. Minnesota's 5-1, which means they're no longer undefeated. Green Bay is a half a game behind Detroit and Minnesota with 5-2. Chicago is 4-2. NFC South, Atlanta is still on top of their division, even though they're tied with Tampa Bay, who just lost, but they're on top 4-3. New Orleans 2-5 at the start and 2-0. And the damn Panthers 1-6. It's a lot of one-win teams. I have never said this much one-win teams in a fucking week 7. What you say there? What you say? Daniels. Okay. Okay. I got you. NFC West. Seahawks, thanks to everybody not playing so well. Seahawks is on top of the division, 4-3. Arizona is still in the hunt with a 3-4 record. 49ers is still in the hunt with a 3-4 record. And the Rams, for some reason, is still in the hunt. I need the Giants in this division. Shit. 2-4. And that's our yes, I know I know Heisman, but Ziston. Okay, I know, Spider. I know you better not be too hurt though. I tell you that right now. And those are your those are your standings. How is your team doing? Is your team in the boo-boo section, or is they in the middle, or are they riding high in the division? Who knows? Who knows? So I already did the recap, but now it is time for next week. Next week sheets. Here it is. This Thursday. I don't know why I got CT time, but fuck it, don't matter. This Thursday, we have Minnesota against the Rams. I definitely want to know how they gonna react. What you say? What you say? I'm coming in to review next week. Okay, get you. You need a panel. I will listen if I can have a steady fucking schedule on my job, and I'd love to have a steady co-host team. We could just talk about football for at least an hour and a half. But anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to do the whole 2 hours. Got other shit, my wrestling. Anyway, so we got Thursday night football, Minnesota against the Rams. Like I said, I just want to know how they gonna react. How is Donaldson gonna go to his old self, or they gonna move on? Usually, like, all right, the undefeated talk is out the window. Now we can play some ball. I just want to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going with Minnesota. I'm going with Minnesota in this game. Then we get to Sunday. No London game this week. Everything happening East Coast time, 1:00. Baltimore against Cleveland. You know where I'm going with that. I'm going with Baltimore. Tennessee with Detroit. I'm going with Detroit. Excuse me. Arizona against. Wait, what do you say? Can't even count out Jefferson. No. Arizona against Miami. It's gonna be butt ugly. If Tua is not back, I'm definitely going Arizona. I'm going Arizona. Mhm. New York Jets against the New England Patriots. This used to be an easy pick. Yeah. But I think the Jets got a winning streak against New England. And they just beat, yes. Going with the Jets. I'm going with the Jets. I forgot. They just beat them not that long ago. So I'm going with the Jets to beat New England. Atlanta against Tampa Bay. This is for the division right here. I'm going with Atlanta. Chicago. Wait, it's no bye this week? Oh no, ain't no bye this week. Chicago against Washington is gonna be crazy. You have Daniels and you gonna have Williams. Two rookie quarterbacks that's learning their playbook very well. I'm going with Washington, though. I'm going with Washington. Green Bay at Jacksonville. Not in London, but in Jacksonville. But I'm going with Green Bay. Indianapolis against Houston. Another divisional matchup. I'm going with Houston. Because Houston already beat Indianapolis earlier this year. Now I think Daniels is playing. They ain't say he out for nothing. I think he's playing. He said Jacksonville. He said Houston. Okay. All right. New Orleans against the Chargers. The way the Chargers start playing, Spider be happy. I'm going with New Orleans on this one. I'm going with New Orleans. Buffalo against Seattle. Woo! Dare I say it? I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo. Philly against Cincinnati. As a Giant fan, I should never say it, but I'm going with Philly. Philly. Damn it. Carolina against Denver. Denver. That's easy. Kansas City against the Raiders in Las Vegas. This is where I said earlier that the Raiders need to throw the damn fucking playbook. This is it right here. But they're not going to win. Kansas City is going to remain undefeated. And Sunday Night Football. An old rivalry renewed. And this time, y'all balance. Y'all balance. It's Dallas against the 49ers at San Fran. Holy shit. Y'all gonna be surprised what I'll go with. I'm going with them boys. Dak, this is your chance. I'm going with them boys. Huh. Whew. You don't understand how much that hurt me to say that on live. And the Giants at Pittsburgh for Monday Night Football. Lord have mercy. I must stay loyal. But if you don't understand, let me see if I can do this for you. Hold on for a minute. I'm about to show y'all something. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. But this is what's wrong. Why I it's not just because of the Giants playing boo-boo. No. See, if the camera could go up, can you see that? Hold on, y'all can't see that. Let me help you out a little bit. Let me unphase the situation. Let me unphase the situation for y'all, so y'all can understand that this is craziness. You understand? This is craziness. See that? That is a Steelers and a New York Football Giants pendant behind me. Bring it back here. Bring it back. Why is it behind me? Well, that's easy. My mother, God rest her soul, was a Steeler fan. My uncle or uncles, because I kept my wife's uncles, are Steeler fans. I told y'all for many years, that my uncle's been trying to recruit me to become a Steeler fan. And I'm a Giant fan. So, of course, I'm going to root for my Giants. But common sense as a football fan, and for those that are betting people, you're going with the Steelers. So, either way, I'm going to be a winner. But it's Monday Night Football. Again, why do they like embarrassing my team? Put them on these primetime shows. I will never know. But that is week 8 right here. If you my boy Spider already made his picks, but if you are a betting man, put your picks in the comments and YouTube, Facebook, and so on and so on. And that is all I got for this week, ladies and gentlemen. And I did all of this by myself in an hour. Awesome sauce. Next week, of course, as we always do this during the football season, we are recapping those games that I just said for week 8. Any news that happens between Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, I will put it on next week's show. Any news that happens after the show, I will make a short clip and I'll put it on all my social handles. Thursday, I might be skipping a top 5 Thursday. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll let y'all know Wednesday. But until then, I'm your boy Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. Please, as always, hit this link right here if you can, or write it down or take a picture. Go to that. Buy some merch. Like I said, you get hats, you get hoodies, you get t-shirts, you get workout tees, you get stickers, buttons, blah blah blah, all that other stuff, cups, and and stuff like that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm being good. Feels good. Well, until then, I must bid you adieu. Have a nice night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully the same time. But it's always gonna be the same channel. Peace. Like I sing. Peace.